fearfully looking towards the strange figure.
Messed
Now, Diane.
Today, we're going to be watching some of Nuke's top 5 again. What have we got? We've got a day to watch alone videos. So let's see what he's got for us.
A man from Medellin, Colombia is horrified when his cat starts behaving very strangely and appears to see something that he can't see.
Nieves, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué ves? Oye, Nieves. Psst, psst, psst. Nieves. Marica se quedó congelada, huevón, vea. ¿Qué putas, vea?
Is that a real cat or is that a fake cat?
Marica. Nieves, ¿qué miras? Nieves. Dios mío, parece un...
He's called his cat Snow,
Nieves.
I've just realised.
Nieves, oye, ¿qué estás viendo? Nieves, nena. ¿Qué ves, Nieves? Parece una estatua. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué estabas viendo, nena?
It is a real cat. I thought it might have been a taxidermy cat for a second.
Ya. ¿Qué pasó, mi niña? ¿Qué pasó? Ey. ¿Qué putas? Oh! What? ¿Qué pasó?
The cat is completely frozen and refuses to move, intently staring at something in the opposite room. The man nudges the cat, pets the cat, and even shakes her, but nothing will divert its intense stare. The cat, who is usually very affectionate...
Not gonna lie, that cat probably was like, get off me, man. Like, that's why he slapped him. Let me know. Do you reckon... They say animals can see things, can't they? Like, on a different level to humans. Like, dogs and cats are more aware of the paranormal. But I don't know whether that's just a myth. Let me know what you think.
Then becomes aggressive and just scratches him. The video has been shared and reposted to the internet countless times, and of course, without a source. Many concerned viewers believe the cat saw a spirit or an entity, and some say that they too see a shadow-like figure staring back at her.
I mean, that clearly is a shadow. It clearly is, but of what? Ooh.
But did you see it? Let me know down in the comments. Hi, Joe. Red user Kimberly can't fall asleep one night and decides to get up for a late night snack at 1:30 a.m. Except for her boyfriend and her female roommate Jackie, who are fast asleep in bed, no one else is in the house. So what happens next, understandably, scares the living shit out of her.
Oh, Jesus!
I definitely heard something there.
Jackie? Hi. Okay, I'm gonna go back to sleep now.
Yo, I tell you what scared me the most, right? After all of that, did you see the dogs? See the dogs that are like here, like in the right hand side of the screen? Can you see them? I just seen like 2 sets of eyes come out of the darkness, and that scared the hell out of me.
Kimberly jumps when a loud female voice can be heard saying, "Hi," from the doorway right behind her.
Oh, Jesus!
What is that? One more time.
"Hi," from the doorway right behind her.
Oh, Jesus!
I don't
Confused
know.
by the sound, Kimberly gets up, half expecting her roommate Jackie to be standing there in the doorway. But there's no one there. Even stranger, Kimberly has
That's
2 small dogs who will
strange.
usually come running when they hear the rustling of food containers. But the little dogs stay far away and even seem a bit skittish. Kimberly says that her female roommate Jackie was fast
That's
asleep
what got
at the
me.
time, and that they have no Siri or Alexa app or other device that could have made the sound. Now, I have to say that Kimberly's frightened response is one of the most authentic reactions I've ever seen. She looks freaked out.
Oh, Jesus.
Toy
That's
Story.
weird.
Your mess.
That's the thing with that, is because I immediately went to an Alexa, but she says she's got no Alexa or nothing in her house. So what the hell was that? If that wasn't her roommate, that means something is literally lingering in the dark, just waiting. Just waiting. Let me know, man, like what you think, because there's got to be an explanation for that, right?
We're messing around with my little sister's camera, and we just found something like.
It's weird.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Okay.
It's a normal Tuesday in October, around 6 p.m., when a young girl takes out her camera to record her new toy collection and talk about her day. What happens next is downright chilling.
Hey guys, today I'm going to show you my Skibbity toilet collection that I just got today. We went to
Sorry. I pulled that face before. I looked at the toy. I didn't listen to what she was saying. I should pay more attention to what the little girl's saying. I was thinking in my head, what the hell is that toy? And then she was like, it's my Skibbity. I get it. My bad.
to a toy store and they had all of these things like this cameraman, these tiny little action figures, this big Skibbity toilet, and these ones. And then
The hell was that noise?
I saw my friend the other day, and we went on a walk, and we also got ice cream that day, and I'm having a lot of fun.
She's pulling that face like, you know, when adults walk into the room and they're like, am I in trouble? She's actually horrified. That's strange.
The little
Okay.
girl looks up and seems
Okay.
frozen in
Okay.
fear as she stares at something that we can't see.
I'm not
She
gonna
stares
lie.
motionless for over 20 seconds and then gets up and hurries out
That
of the
gave me
room.
chills.
The camera
Real
continues to
bad.
record and captures something that seems to follow her. Later, the little girl's older sister, Charity Lewis, is looking through the camera's footage and finds this strange recording completely by accident. Charity shares the clip on Instagram and says that before viewing this video, she had no idea that her little sister had experienced anything strange. To this day, the recording remains a mystery. We need scary videos.
We
so
definitely
if you see a
see
video
'em.
online that you think is creepy, send it to nukestop5@gmail.com. On the road.
I don't know what that was though, like, because when it passed, it was like one figure, wasn't it? It wasn't like that. You'd expect like legs to like move like that, like a scissor effect, but that was just like a one sort of blank movement, which I always find strange because I find that the most strange out of like if you used to see something move across like walking. But if you just see like the one shadow, that says to me like nothing does that.
Two men are driving home late at night in Pahang, Malaysia, when something happens that nearly runs them right off the road.
Okay, that made me jump. That made me jump, man. Surely, go back. I need to see that.
The driver manages to dodge the creepy stranger, But the two guys have no idea who would be out walking in the
That's
middle of the
weird,
road
eh?
at 1:41 in the morning.
It doesn't
When
look
they
like a
review the
full
footage,
figure either.
They are shocked to see that the figure appears to be pale and translucent and seems to disappear as they drive past. The two men start to wonder if they might have had an encounter with a sinister paranormal entity, maybe a spirit trying to make them crash. But is it a ghost or just some strange person in the road at 2 a.m.? I
Weird,
leave
man.
that up to you. Strangers in the Woods. Stealth camper Sam from the YouTube channel The Northwest Wind frequently sets up camp in public and somewhat odd places, like Walmart, a public bathroom, a cemetery, and even behind his neighbor's shed. On one of Sam's stealth camping trips, he decides to set up camp for the night in a wooded park just outside of Cleveland, Ohio. After setting up his tent for the night in the cold January temperatures, Sam starts to get a bit worried about his decision to stay there.
I don't know why, I'm just spooked. I haven't been saying that, but I've been spooked since I got here. I keep feeling like somebody's watching me. And then seeing that person. I know it's a public park, but still.
Then, as night falls, Sam's concerns turn into a real-life nightmare.
There's somebody, hang on. I don't know if they can see it or not through the tent. I don't think so. I'm leaning right up against the light, but somebody's walking around out there very close to the tent. They're getting closer, hang on. Hang on. They're really close now, they're like... Listen.
Hello?
They're right
Hello?
outside.
While sitting in the dark, Sam hears two people walking around outside his tent, and they're getting closer and closer.
Hello? Hello? Alright, I don't like this. Hello? Hello? They're touching my tent. Stop. Hello? And I'm getting the f out of here. Hello? Hello? I don't know what the f this is, but we're getting out of here. Hang on. Hello? Okay, they're walking away now. What do you want? What do you want? I have a knife. Where's my knife? Say
He doesn't have one then, does he?
something. I see you. They collapsed my tent on me. I don't know which way they went. I think they went this way. I see you. Get away! All right, I'm spooked. I don't like this. Get my headlamp on and we're getting out of here right now. They're just standing there. They're just standing there. What do you want? Leave me alone! They went over that way. I can't see them now. I know you're there. I see you. They collapsed my tent on me and pulled the fly off while I was still in there. It smells like someone's smoking a cigarette too. I smell your cigarette. All right, we're just gonna get out of here. We're just gonna get out of here. I'll come back for this crap later. Do I have my phone? I'm gonna call. Stay away from me! They're coming behind me. I don't know what they're doing. They could just be around. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. They're at my campsite. I see them. I see you reflecting off my tent. Leave my alone! All right, I'm getting out of here. One of them's following me. One of them's... Okay, here's the trail of some kind. Ah! 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 I just ate. I just ate. I'm soaked. I'm toast. Okay. Oh, they're coming. Leave me alone. Okay. about 5 minutes from the car now, but I'm in the big clearing off the path. I have the high ground, so to speak. I can see everything from behind me. I don't see anybody anymore. Can't hear anybody. If they were coming, I could see them for a ways now. Right at the edge of the wood line. It's about 150 yards away. Hang on. You see that? I see you! I can see you! Oh, it's getting bigger. It's getting bigger. All right, let's get the here. I don't know if they're like after me or something, or what the happening. We're getting the here. It's getting bigger. They're coming this way. Oh, I don't like this. I'm calling the police. Okay. All right, we're getting out of here.
This is messed up.
All right. Lock my doors. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Sam attempts to communicate and even yells at the creepy strangers in the woods, but whoever it is doesn't say anything. Understandably, Sam is freaked out by the whole situation. Eventually, he just makes a run for it, leaving his camping gear behind. Luckily, Sam makes it back to his car safely. The next day, Sam returns to find his tent and belongings still there in the park. Nothing has been stolen or vandalized, making the whole ordeal even more suspicious and truly disturbing. You can watch this entire creepy video over on the YouTube channel, The Northwest Wind.
That's crazy, man. You gotta tell me what you think that was, because in my mind, I think those guys were like out to cause him like some serious issues that night. Especially when they don't say anything. If he could clearly smell tobacco, he could see them, and they're just not responding. How weird is that? Is that they're just like, someone's just around you and they don't say anything. Imagine that was in daylight. That would be weird, right? So in like just dead of night, you're on your own. That's weird.
Siren. Megan Ann is on vacation in St. Petersburg, Florida, when she decides to do some late night fishing with a friend and record it for social media. But things start to get a little spooky.
I was out here fishing and sirens came from this island. I swear to God, I have it on video. I'm gonna play it shortly. Did you catch that, guys? Okay. For real though, my cast is gonna be gone. Guys, use nothing on your hook. I have a worm. Oh!
I hear it.
Guys, do you hear this? Okay, what, you can explain that. That's all fucking monkey. I don't know what else I could have done.
Maybe a bird?
What are called monkeys? Stop, there's no monkeys here. I forgot about that. We're the only ones out here witnessing this in the entire world right now. There's no way.
Megan and her friend both hear bizarre screeching coming from somewhere out in the ocean. Megan thinks,
You gotta like think they are in the middle of nowhere, and out of the darkness of the sea, they just hear screeching. I would be gone so quickly. I would be out of there. You wouldn't even be able to get me back. I would just be gone. There's no point in me staying there. I'm telling you. What is the point?
thinks that she might have caught evidence of the existence of sirens, mythical creatures that lure their victims into the water to drown them. But her friend seems to think it's a monkey.
Okay, what, you can explain that. That's all fucking monkey. I don't know what else I could have done.
It could be.
Stop, there's no monkeys here.
Now, I don't know what it is.
I mean, it could be.
But I'm pretty sure it's not a monkey in the ocean. But what do you think it is? Let me know.
Yeah, but he's saying that, right? There's numerous cases that I've seen on TikTok, loads of videos of like people going out fishing. They're in the middle of like a lake or in the middle of a river or whatever, and they will find like a jaguar. They'll find a monkey. They'll find something that's just tried to swim too far, that is just doesn't have the intelligence to turn around. It's just like, I'm going to keep going until I
down in the comments.
So it could be a monkey.
A birthday surprise. In this next clip, a family is celebrating their grandmother's birthday, recording a video as she is about to blow out the candle on her cake. But then, this happens.
Nah.
The bizarre shadow-like figure seems to run behind the elderly woman at an inhumanly fast speed.
What was that?
Unfortunately, the video was reposted to the internet without a source, but many concerned viewers believe the family captured a paranormal presence, perhaps even a deceased family member watching over them as they celebrate. But what do you think this is? Let me know.
Too much, that's what this is.
Instinct.
Too much for me.
Whitney works with horses at a large stable in Minnesota. She says that she's been experiencing odd and unexplained events at the stables for a long time and believes that the property might be haunted by some kind of presence. One day, Whitney is outside taking the horses back to the barn when she notices that the animals are behaving very strangely, seemingly spooked by something in the field.
Come up! No! What the f? You better get him going then. Let's go! Pacey! What the f are you guys staring at? I'm gonna be stuck here by myself. Well, okay then. What the f is that noise? What the f was that?
While following the horses, Whitney hears a bizarre sound coming from somewhere nearby, almost like someone moaning. And then the horses get spooked again.
What the f?
I didn't hear it.
Nope.
At first, Whitney is confused because the horses seem terrified and make a run for it. But then, she hears loud, unexplained banging coming from an empty grain silo nearby. Whitney is freaked out, and she just nopes her way right out of there.
Nope.
I agree, Whitney. Like, not a chance. There's a thing with animals, I'm sure there is, where they can just sense stuff that is maybe not the paranormal or supernatural, whatever you want to call it, but maybe they just sense something, a feeling. Because there's too many coincidences, too many.
The night visitor, Diane from Ventura County, California, has a YouTube channel about growing and preserving food called Diane the Canning Nana. Now, she has never posted anything on her channel that is remotely related to the paranormal. But one morning around 2 a.m., Diane gets a motion alert on her security camera. When she checks the footage, she finds something truly creepy.
What the? Was that her?
While everyone is fast asleep just after 2 a.m., the apparition of what Diane believes to be an older woman with long hair can be seen walking through her living room. Even Diane's cat can be seen in the background, fearfully looking towards the strange figure.
Messed
Now,
up.
Diane says that she has felt a presence in her home for months, but this is the only time that she was able to capture it on camera. But it gets even creepier, because when the footage is brightened, we see that whoever or whatever this is just seems to disappear into thin air. Again, Diane has never posted anything paranormal other than this one video. Hidden.
When you see stuff like that, it just messes with your psyche, you know, like, because okay, that could be some sort of video glitch or whatever. But say you are that person and you're looking on your Ring camera and you just see that, like, you're then afraid to go around your own home in the dark. Like, every corner you're going to be looking around. That is terrifying. But if I know Nuke Talk 5, he's going to give us a good one next, so let's get on with it.
Popular Japanese ghost hunters Tomo and Hiro from the YouTube channel Omagatoki Film set out to investigate an old house in Agui, Japan. It is said that the house is haunted by the spirit of a young child. The two investigators are exploring the house when they find a hidden corridor.
見てほら、通路。
うわ
開けるよ。
うわ、開けていいのかな。
まあ、しょうがないね。
まあ、行くしかない。
ちょっと待って、なんかちょっと臭いかも。
マジ
Wait, it's telling me it stinks and it's a hidden room, and just, if you're still here, you're more brave than I am. Like, this isn't good.
やばい、引っかかってる。うわ、ドア。
いや、わかる。確かに。
変な部屋。何これ。何この空間。やば。あ、回らんわね、これ。ああ。開けるよ。うわうわうわうわうわ。
いや、何それ
これ。病室じゃん。なんだこれ。
ペットってことだね、でもね。
Please tell me you've seen that.
何これ。
確かに病院とかで
病院じゃん。
使ってるやつ。
病室だよね。
No.
待って、子供部屋やん、ここ。子供部屋だよ。見て。
Oh, it is a child's bedroom as well. No.
The hidden corridor leads to what appears to be a room where a sick child was kept. But did you see it? As Tomo and Hiro enter the creepy hidden room, someone can be seen peeking out from behind a curtain and then quickly ducking back out of sight. The two investigators have no idea what they just captured and just continue on with their investigation. Hiro decides to stay inside the house alone to see if the ghost that is said to haunt the property will make an appearance. After setting up his phone as a static camera in the other room, he sits alone in the house for 30 minutes. Despite a few strange noises, nothing really happens. But then Hiro goes to check his static camera.
Oh no.
Mysteriously, Hiro's phone has been knocked over and is no longer recording. When they review the phone's footage later, the Omagatoki team is shocked by what the phone camera captured. There's an ominous sound and a bizarre face.
This is too much, man.
A pale face appears right at the moment that the camera is knocked over. After reviewing their footage, Tomo and Hiro now believe that the old house is indeed haunted by some unknown entity.
That is so weird.
You can watch this entire creepy investigation over on the YouTube channel Omagatoki Film.
that is it for this reaction. But they've left me feeling weird. Like I have a weird sense around me now. Like I need to go and do something. Yeah. Much love. Peace out. Catch you next time. Bye.